Hey everybody, Livingston here, and today we're jumping into The Exorcist 1973, starring Ellen Burstyn, Linda Blair, and Max von Sydow. I've never watched this movie. I'm not sure why I have never seen this movie, and it's kind of sad for me to actually come out and admit that I have never seen The Exorcist, because I consider myself a movie buff. And a lot of people think this is the best horror movie of all time, one of the scariest of all time. And I'm kind of curious, does it hold up? Is it going to look dated to me? Does it actually seem to be the scariest movie of all time? To me, in my opinion, I'm not sure, but I'm curious to see if I will think that at the end of this movie. But I'm curious. What do you think of The Exorcist? Do you think it's one of the scariest movies of all time? Let me know, comment below. I'd love to know your thoughts. And like and subscribe while you're at it, because we keep on journeying forward, watching new movies we haven't seen, revisiting movies we have seen, and watching a TV show here and there. We're watching The Twilight Zone as we speak, and every Wednesday we drop an episode, and hopefully you enjoy watching along with us. And let's get going. This musical number is called The Devils of Loudon. Very interesting instrumentation. The Exorcist. Well, that's Arabic. There are no opening credits after the title, although it is commonplace now. It was unheard of in 1973. It's true. This is Hetra, Iraq. Filming location. Very great quality. Definitely remastered. The archaeological dig site seen at the beginning of the movie is the actual site of ancient Nineveh in Hetra, Iraq. Why make a dig site when you can just go find one? Small pieces of what? Keep us in suspense. Arrowhead coins. Psh. What is that? That's Max von Sydow. Looks like he's aged up here. What have we found? Well, what was that? Definitely keeping you in the dark about what's going on. You got some ailing him. Nope, just check. Well, they got a rhythm going. They're probably real workers. He's having a rough time. Not sure if I can ever get into writing backwards in Arabic. Showing the prayer as he just walks by. I'm loving the cinematography. Very beautiful. If adjusted for inflation, this would be the highest grossing R-rated film of all time. Hey now. They know him. They're really ready for something, aren't they? Looks like they're doing a zoom out. Not a lot of dialogue so far in this movie. Keeping it very quiet. Being very visual about the storytelling. Oh, they're really making the dog barking seem like a demonic scream. Georgetown. And we're introduced to Ellen Burstyn. What is it, a raccoon? Or a squirrel? They're very pesky. Yep. There's Linda Blair. Sleeping soundly, not a care in the world.
Sure do love you.
I hope so. You're my mother.
Oh, Carl, we've got rats in the attic. You better get some traps.
Oh, rats. I went all around it, didn't say rats.
I just heard them. Well, don't go now, Carl. The stores aren't open yet. Oh, they're closed.
I just want to leave.
That's exactly what we want.
Or, I guess it is a movie. It's a Warner Bros. Movie.
If you want to affect any change, you have to do it within the city.
This is true. She's an actress. William Peter Blately based his novel on a supposedly genuine exorcism from 1949, which was partially performed in both Cottage City, Maryland, and St. Louis, Missouri. Several area newspapers reported on a speech a minister gave to amateur parapsychology society in which he claimed to have exorcised a demon from a 13-year-old boy named Robbie, and the ordeal lasted over 6 weeks. Tubular Bells. I guess made popular by The Exorcist, but everyone knows it from The Exorcist. The Exorcist is the first horror film to be nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture. The only other one is Get Out 2017 and Jaws 1975. The Silence of the Lambs 1991 and The Sixth Sense were all nominated, and The Silence of the Lambs won, but these films are not designated as horror films on IMDb.
Hi, how'd your day go?
Went great. How'd yours go?
Oh, not too bad. What'd you do today? Stuff. What's that mean, stuff? Well?
It's crazy this movie's 50 years old. 50 years old this year.
Oh, Mom, can't we get a horse?
Well, now, we're in Washington.
Sure, you want to pay for it? They're expensive.
We'll see, Reagan. We'll see. Hey, listen, I'm party invitations. I want...
Fine. Guess I'll wait on my horse. Cut to the subway. What's in the subway? Definitely curious how all of it is going to come together. How is Max von Sydow's story going to connect with Linda Blair and Ellen Burstyn's story? Haven't really given an actual connection there yet.
You happen to know all the boy. I'm a Catholic.
Very creepy.
Here's Alfonso! Hey, man!
Alfonso. Speaking Greek. Very slow burn film. Just the way these scenes are playing out. They don't get in any hurry.
Mama?
We're still on the first shot when he walked into the apartment. Now we just cut to the next room.
Mama. The Kanye's mama.
God, Timmy. Carlos, what is it? I'm all right. How about you, Timmy? You are all right?
Fine.
Your Uncle John passed by to visit me.
Oh, really? When?
That's fine.
It looks good. I'm hungry now.
Can't go up and down the stairs. Now you have to give it rest.
Okay.
Yeah, Mom.
This is my house, and I'm not going no place.
Yeah, I agree with her. She's still capable of taking care of it. I mean, I know she has a hurt leg, but it sucks to give up your independence.
There.
What is that?
Hey, where'd this come from?
I found it.
Where?
Oh, a Wadja board?
No, you don't. I do it all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's both.
What the hell?
Captain Howdy said no.
Captain who?
Captain Howdy.
Who is Captain Howdy?
Oh.
Captain Howdy, yeah, I see.
Nice. Captain Howdy, do you think my mom's pretty?
Sure.
Reagan, why are you reading that stuff?
'Cause I like that.
That smut.
What are we going to do on your birthday?
I don't know.
Got any ideas?
Anything, Mother. Disney World. Wait, yeah, it's... No. Is it open? I think it opened like a year before this movie came out.
It's a nice day.
Yeah.
Okay. And tomorrow night.
The girl who has everything is going to be possessed. That's how they're kind of setting it up.
Can you believe this? He doesn't even call his daughter on her birthday, for Christ's sake.
What an asshole.
No, operator, don't tell me there's no answer. It's the Hotel Excelsior in Rome. Would you try it again,
Well,
please?
this is when you feel bad about her now.
You're kidding me.
Wake up.
What are we doing, scene 61? Oh, just remind Phil about that blue belt, huh?
Oh, the director telling her what to do.
What are you doing here?
My bed was shaking. I can't get to sleep.
Uh-oh. She gonna find anything up here?
Smells nice.
Whoa, fire!
Jesus Christ, Carl, don't do that.
Scary. Flowers. Take a knee for God. Oh, what's going on? Oh no, that's not good. Who did that?
Come near her. She was all the time screaming, even talking to the radio. So we give her a shot and bring her here. 2 or 3 months and she's out, good as new. Miss, we want to see Mrs. Carras.
Just a minute.
Oh, okay. Take your time. This is not a nice place to be.
If you wasn't be pleased, you'd be famous psychiatrist now, Park Avenue.
The first scene to be shot was of a distressed Karas pacing the corridors of Bellevue Psychiatric Hospital, agitatedly discussing with his uncle his mother's incarceration. It's a way to start it, I guess, at a mental hospital. Why is his mother in a crazy place?
It's Demi, Mama.
Son, is that you?
Why you did this to me, Demi?
Couldn't you put us someplace else?
Jeez.
Who got the money for that?
Check out your aggressions. You got people like the father who does a lot of community service, can't find the money to keep his mother out of the hospital, but these people are sitting high on the hog, not giving a crap. High society. I mean, there are good people who have money, for sure, but it shows the differences in people who have money compared to people who don't.
You never went bowling with Goebbels either, I suppose, eh?
Jeez.
Bloody damn butchering Nazi pig.
Damn, blew out of control.
What's for dessert?
Jeez.
You seeping?
Yes, leave me alone. That didn't seem normal.
Listen, Burke, your car's...
Throw him outside. All right, friendly dude. I don't have the words.
Solid white nightclub with me as a headliner for all eternity.
Well, we can see how she's affiliated with the church. Uh-oh, the daughter's up.
You're gonna die up there.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's not good.
Honey, what's the matter?
You're gonna die up there? Up where? That's... ew.
What made you say that, Reagan?
'Cause it's the truth.
Mother,
Yeah?
what's wrong with me?
Nothing. You're okay.
You just take your pills and you'll be fine, really.
Pills make everything better. I don't agree with that, but certainly some people do. What the hell? That bed is not normal. Somebody put a quarter in it, Mom. Hey guys, I just got back from a party. Knock knock. D. Caras.
College presidents shouldn't drink. Tends to set a bad example.
Been there, I wasn't there, I should have been there.
There was nothing you could do. You think you can sleep? I tell fortunes by reading the creases. Now shut up and go to sleep.
Good night, Timms.
Good night.
Stealing is a sin.
That's what they say. What's he dreaming? Showing images. Mom, stop. What's she saying? Like, take me? Or is that white mask you saw? The little flash.
I don't want it!
Whoa.
I don't want it!
Boy, everything turned real quick with her. Really getting foul real quick.
I am not worthy to receive you, but only say the word, and I shall be healed. The body of Christ bring me to everlasting life.
So what's up, Doc? Spill it.
It's a symptom,
Of?
type of disturbance in the chemical electrical activity of the brain,
So how do we fix that?
and usually just before a convulsion, shaking of the bed.
Yeah, but the whole bed was shaking.
I got on the bed. The whole bed was...
Mrs. McNeil, the problem with your daughter is not her bed, it's her brain.
Okay. How do you explain the bed, though?
What causes this?
Lesion in the temporal lobe.
So a seizure caused the bed to jump. Awesome. Doctors know all.
Isn't rare to find destructive, even criminal behavior.
Say what? Guess they're keeping her sedated. Got some handheld camera work here. Man, 50 years ago, the hospitals just looked medieval in comparison of today. Which we'll probably say the same thing 50 years from now about today.
Short time.
I'll be like 88 in 50 years, so...
Now, Reagan, you're going to feel something a little bit cold and wet.
Ew. Was it iodine?
Okay, now you're going to feel a little stick here.
Oh. The hell's that?
You're going to feel some pressure here.
They didn't show it. Ooh, shit. Very realistic. Does not look fun. Pretty messy. Boom. That's definitely not how it is now. So, what you see?
No vascular displacement at all.
Dr. Klein.
Yes, I'm Dr. Klein.
Making a house call?
Things have gotten worse since I phoned you. I think you better go upstairs.
Well, that was Ritalin.
Yeah, none of that shit's working, man.
What is it? What's happening?
Whoa!
Do something, Doctor. Please help her.
How? I mean, how do you explain that? Oh my.
The sow is mine.
Fuck me!
Jeez. And everything's in turmoil. Gee.
She's heavily sedated. She'll probably sleep through tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Pathological states can induce abnormal strength.
Okay.
Say a 90-pound woman sees her child pinned under the wheel of a truck. You heard the story. Same thing here.
Yeah, I guess.
Fucking out of her mind, psychotic, like a split personality or...
Yeah, it's...
Pneumoencephalogram, I would think. Pin down that lesion. Conceivably turn up there. Would eliminate certain other possibilities.
Oh, great. Let's do another scan. Yeah, this girl's going through hell.
It's gonna take Reagan to Europe for a while.
Well, that's changed.
I think it's time we started looking for a psychiatrist.
Oh, no. Now it's a media circus. Oh, just taking the back entrance?
Hello?
Well, the light flickering can't be great.
Sheriff?
See what's going on upstairs. Oh, it's pretty damn cold. Who opened the windows? Since something bad's about to happen.
Shit.
Let's see what your daughter looks like now.
God.
Definitely keeping her in shadow.
What the hell do you mean going off and leaving Reagan by herself?
Didn't he tell you? Burke isn't...
What's Burke got to do with it?
I had him stay with her and... How were the tests?
Man.
Hi, Chuck. Come on in.
Suppose he heard.
What's up, Chuck?
Haven't heard.
Nope, wait out.
Burke's dead.
What? What happened to Burke?
He fell down from the top of the steps right outside.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
That drunk asshole.
Open your eyes. Are you comfortable, Reagan?
Sure.
Yes,
Is there someone inside you?
sometimes.
Is it Captain Howdy?
Captain Howdy.
Why not?
I'm afraid.
Why?
Do you want him to leave you?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm speaking to the person inside of Reagan now.
Kind of curious. Will it come forward?
And answer me now.
Whoop. Oh, no.
Are you the person inside of Reagan?
Gee. That was a cool shot. Damn. Never liked running track.
William F. Kinderman, homicide.
Hey, what's up?
John Garfield. Exactly, John Garfield. People tell you that, Father?
Do people tell you you look like Paul Newman?
Always. Well, you know this director was doing the film here.
Yeah.
You're also familiar how last week he died.
Man, they go through this timeline real quick. It's like a week later already.
You read how he died.
In a fall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is there more to that story?
Bottom of those steps leading to M Street with his head turned completely around.
That's nuts.
Didn't happen in the fall?
It's possible.
That's crazy. Exorcist is the highest grossing Warner Brothers film of all time when you adjust it for inflation.
Trivia, but a psychiatrist was put in jail for not telling the police what he knew about a patient.
Isn't that like a doctor-patient confidentiality thing? You can't really... I would think that would kind of void that law when it came to psychiatry. I don't know. I don't know how that works. If a serial killer walked up to you and the psychiatrist, I mean, what do they do that with information? You know, if they know that they have a serial killer in their patient roster.
Now answer the question, Father Paranoia.
In an interview on the January 12th, 2007 broadcast of the Mr. KABC radio program, it was revealed that actress-comedian April Winchell was being seriously considered for the part of Reagan McNeil, but she developed a serious kidney infection, which caused her to be hospitalized and ultimately taken out of consideration.
Type of disorder that's rarely ever seen anymore, except in primitive cultures.
Well, there's that theme song again. Her face is really messed up.
Illusions that his body has been invaded by some alien intelligence, a spirit, if you will.
You mean she's been taken over by a demon?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Jesus Christ, 88 doctors, and all you can tell me with all of your bullshit is...
Maybe it's not a doctor thing. It could be spiritual.
One outside chance for a cure.
Is she going to be the one doctor to go, it's up to a priest?
Do you have any religious beliefs?
No.
Have you ever heard of exorcism? Belief in the power of exorcism can make it disappear.
So they're going after it, thinking that this girl's just making this shit up.
I should take my daughter to a witch doctor. Is that it?
No, Catholic priest. There's a difference. Well, they're keeping her covered and out of sight. Those are some stairs. Okay, what's that? Oh, cross.
This in Reagan's bedroom. I want you to tell me. Now, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, if it wasn't you, then who was it? Some tall stairs.
This was under Reagan's pillow. Did you put it there?
Of course I didn't.
I didn't put it.
Well, someone did.
I meant to see you.
What man?
I don't know. Go and ask him.
Might your daughter remember, perhaps, if Mr. Dennings was in her room that night?
No, she was heavily sedated.
It's serious.
Yeah.
We still don't know.
A draft in the fall when the house is hot is a magic carpet for bacteria.
Okay.
And speaking plainly, Mrs. McNeil, it isn't likely he would fall from a window.
You sure about that? Because the window was wide-ass open.
But nobody was in the room except your daughter, so how can this be?
Yeah, that would make me wonder.
Groceries, cleaning, a package.
I really wouldn't know. See, Carl takes care of all that.
It's very remote. No, never mind.
Maybe your daughter possessed by a demon did it. According to Variety magazine, it was revealed that Carrie Fisher and her mother, Debbie Reynolds, were contenders for the roles of Regan and Chris McNeil. Reynolds is mentioned in the film by Lieutenant Kinderman in jest as playing Desdemonia in Othello.
If certain British doctors never asked, what is this fungus, we wouldn't today have penicillin, correct?
According to William Friedkin, the subliminal shots of the white-faced demon are actually rejected makeup tests for Regan's possessed appearance.
I'll come back when she's feeling better. Bye.
See you later. Well, your daughter's a killer. Just didn't want to come out and say it. Okay.
Jesus, fuck you!
Ooh. God, that.
Lick me! Lick me!
God. Ooh. There's no medical condition that causes that.
You know what she did? Your canting daughter?
All right. That was messed up. That was pretty out there.
Chris McNeil.
Please go away.
I'm Father Karras.
Yeah?
It's all right. I should have told you I wouldn't be in uniform.
Have you got a cigarette, Father?
Everyone smokes. Back in the 70's, it seems like everyone was hitting those cancer sticks.
Did he talk to you about my party? About my daughter?
No, I did not.
So when did Max von Sydow come into all of this?
Came to, that was a murderer, a criminal of some kind, and some kind of help. I mean, would you have to turn him in?
Well, if he came to me for spiritual advice, I'd say no.
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. But I would try to convince him to turn himself in.
So that's the priest's law. What's the psychiatrist's law on that? I mean, we did ask that question earlier. Anybody who's a psychiatrist out there or actually knows the actual answer to the question I'm asking, let me know comment below. I'd love to know. Jack Nicholson was up for the part of Father Karras before Jason Miller landed the role. William Friedkin thought he was too unholy to ever play a priest. I can definitely see that when it comes to Jack Nicholson. I mean, heck, in the 80s, he made his money playing either psychos, psychotics, or the devil himself.
It just so happens that somebody very close to me is probably possessed.
When originally released in the UK, a number of town councils imposed a complete ban on the showing of the film. This led to the bizarre spectacle of Exorcist bus trips, where enterprising travel companies organized buses to take groups to the nearest town where the film was showing.
Christ, won't somebody
No, you
help
don't
me?
see. You don't understand. Your daughter.
Can't you help her? Just help her!
Yeah, just go and see her. I mean, just the other day, she was ramming a crucifix in very, very bad places. That's one thing about this movie. They've kept the music down to hardly nothing when it comes to seeing the demon.
Hello, Reagan.
That ain't Reagan.
You might loosen the straps.
I'm afraid you might hurt yourself, Reagan. Well, then let's introduce ourselves. I'm Damien Karras.
And I'm the devil.
If you're the devil, why not make the straps disappear?
That's much too vulgar display of power, Karras.
So you won't do it because you didn't want to show off.
Your mother's in here with us, Karras. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
Then you must know my mother's maiden name. What is it? What is it?
Come on. Oh, shit. That was kind of gross. Boy, I'm still kind of grossed out by what just happened.
Look, I'm only against the possibility of doing your daughter more harm than good. I need evidence that the church would accept as signs of possession. You probably know as much about possession as most priests. Now, if you've seen as many psychotics as I have, you'd realize that's the same thing as saying you're Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah, but how do you explain a green shit coming out of her mouth?
You tell me you know for a fact that an exorcism wouldn't do any good. You tell me that.
I'd be pissed too. How hard is it just to help? He needs proof.
Did you know my mother died recently? Is Reagan aware of it?
No.
Not at all. Why'd you ask?
Because she knew.
It's not important. Good night.
Kind of is. I mean, kind of proves that she knew things she shouldn't have known.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
You'd like that?
I've seen that before.
Intensely.
I mean, how do you explain that?
Ego te absolvo. Bonjour.
Quod nomen mihi est. How long are you planning to stay in Reagan?
Until she rots and lies stinking in the earth.
Jeez.
What's that?
Holy water.
You keep it away. It burns!
Should bring a bathtub full of that stuff. Gee.
I'm just exhausted.
Some very interesting, cool shots they have in this movie. Plus, I think it's very well paced. Every scene has a reason, has something to tell. There's some movies that you watch and you look at certain scenes and you're like, what's the sense in having that?
No ice. I'll get some from the kitchen.
No, that's all right. I'll take it straight.
Right
That's
here.
fine. No, that's fine. Please sit.
Really? You
Yeah,
sure?
sit.
Jason Miller stated that he had a major verbal confrontation with William Friedkin after the director fired a gun near his ear to get an authentic reaction from him. He told Friedkin that he is an actor and that he didn't need a gun to act surprised or startled.
Water. I sprinkled it on her and she reacted very violently.
Yeah?
It's tap water. Holy water's blessed, and that doesn't help support a case for possession.
Yeah, but still, how do you explain the drawer opening by itself? I mean, it's kind of impossible to make that many noises at one point, one time, you know.
It's English. That's English in reverse.
Give us time! Ladder dog!
Fear the priest.
I'll be right there.
Okay. I like that fade out with the sound. That was pretty cool. It's real cold. Oh. So what's going on there? Help me. Okay. I mean, come on. How much proof do you need?
You would want to do the exorcism yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. Yep. He's saying yep.
Might be best to have a man of experience, maybe.
Let me guess. Max von Sydow?
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Kiss my hand. I always thought that was weird. Something you do to like someone who's royal or above you, and should feel that if you're a religious man, I don't think there should be anybody above anybody else in any kind of organization.
Father?
Yeah? What is this? A letter? I mean, the makeup is very simple for her, but it's very effective, especially when you put in those contacts. I believe I have seen this shot before. It's usually what you see on the poster.
Is Father Karras here?
Yes.
Father?
Hey.
Father Karras.
Good to see you.
Do you want to hear the background of the case first, Father?
I'm very tired.
No. So far, I'd say there seem to be three. She's convinced that
There's
she's...
only one.
So it's one demon playing tricks, acting like three. Tell you, sound design is so important when it comes to a lot of these horror films. I mean, if it wasn't for the sound design, this would not be that intimidating of a scene. I mean, the makeup does a really great job, but I think the noise and the voice modulation, as well as the demon sounds you hear.
Cocksucker! Be silent!
What now? Should read it. Just read the whole Bible. Whoa! The refrigerated bedroom set was cooled with 4 air conditioners, and temperatures would plunge below 30 degrees. It was so cold that perspiration would freeze on some of the cast and crew. On one occasion, the air was saturated with moisture, resulting in the thin layer of snow falling on the set before the crew arrived for filming. It's pretty damn cold.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without.
Read it faster.
You have no power over me. And the sound of iniquity.
Mother sucks cocks in you.
The bed.
And also with you. Let us pray.
The bed levitates. I think a lot of these effects, very practical. You can do them, pull them off very easily. It's just very well done for 50 years ago.
Games of your holy apostle.
Whoa. Oh. Woo. Is that the evil coming out of her?
The cross of the Lord. Begone, you hostile power.
Oh. Ugh. Was it like yogurt? No. I don't think you got the evil out.
Father.
They think it's funny. What's wrong with the father?
I cast you out!
Oh no.
It is begun! In the name of the Father
How's this end?
and the Holy Spirit!
Oh, that head's gonna turn some more. That's very good how they did that. I mean, I know it's a model. It's a very good model.
Amen.
It's making the foundation shake.
Shut up!
Whoa!
By the judge of the living and the dead!
She's floating.
The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ!
This is very popular.
The power of Christ!
I've heard this many times. In like spoofs.
The power of Christ compels you!
Is it working?
The power of Christ compels you!
Christian evangelist Billy Graham claimed an actual demon was living in the celluloid reels of the film itself. I don't know about that. It's just a well-made movie.
God the Son.
On the first day of filming the exorcism sequence, Linda Blair's delivery of her foul-mouthed dialogue so disturbed the gentlemanly Max von Sydow that he actually forgot his lines. She's free! Oh no.
Who is coming to judge both the living and the dead and the world by fire.
So how do you end an exorcism? I mean, does it just, you keep going until the body gets rid of the demon, or how does that work?
You're tired.
So how much time has gone by?
Let's rest before we start again.
Yeah, that would be very weird, listening to a demon sleep. You know? Yeah, this movie's sound design really relies on breathing. Very much so.
Will you excuse me, Damien?
Where are you going? Gonna have you a pill? Oh. It's his mom. She ain't looking too good. It's looking worse and worse every time we see her.
Dimmy,
It's playing tricks on you.
please, Dimmy. I'm afraid.
You're not my mother.
There you go. No heartbeat.
You're not my mother! Don't listen.
Yeah, stop listening, man. Just walk out of their bedroom.
Dimmy, please.
Malarios had never acted in a movie before. She was discovered in a Greek restaurant. Her only acting experience was in Greek stage dramas. William Friedkin selected her because she bore an uncanny resemblance to his own mother, and William Peter Blatty felt she resembled his mother too. Oh, so... In A Decade Under the Influence, William Friedkin talks about the original poster that the studio created for the film. It was a drawing of Reagan's hand holding the bloody crucifix that she masturbates with. The original tagline was, "God help this girl." Friedkin rejected the poster, stating that the word God should never be used in a movie tagline. Okay, so what is the end game here? You know, for a horror film, only one person's really died in this movie. Not saying a horror film has to have people die, but it would be nice if the body count was a little higher. You know?
Is she gonna die?
I hope not.
No.
That's a good answer. All right, he's just gonna march back in there. Who is it? Oh, it's the detective. He's not looking well. Because he is dead. Yep, he is dead. How did he die?
You son of a...
What are you doing?
Take me!
Take me?
Take me!
Uh-oh, it took him. Ow. That's what happened. But last time the window was open. Yeah, I guess she's okay now. He's dead. What, a crowd has really...
Do you want to make a confession? Are you sorry for... He go to himself and he was because...
Given last rites.
Exactly.
Man, sacrificed himself to save the girl. So that was it. That was like the end of the demon.
Where do you want this? What is it? Phonograph. Storage.
I guess it isn't the end of the demon because we do get an Exorcist 2 and an Exorcist 3. I think Linda Blair shows up for the second Exorcist. I'm not sure if she shows up for the third, but I guess I'll check them out, you know.
Sure you won't change your mind?
What'd you find?
I found this in your room.
That's what he was wearing. See you later.
Reagan, come on, honey, we have to get going.
What do you want?
She doesn't remember any of it.
That's good.
Honey, this is Father Dyer.
Howdy.
Hi, Father.
Hello.
Father Dyer is played by William O'Malley, an actual priest who until 2012 taught at Fordham Prep. That's cool, they had an actual priest. Those are some dangerous stairs. And that's how they end it. The Exorcist. Nice. Well, that's it. 1973's The Exorcist is finally watched, and I can't believe it's taken me this long to actually sit down and watch this movie, but I finally did. And there are several things that make this movie so well made. And one of them is the pacing. The pacing of this movie was wonderful. Every scene had a reason for being in there. And I just liked how it just flowed and went through all the motions of us starting from the very beginning and how wonderful things were to the very end and everything they had to go through. And there are some times where we look at movies and some of the scenes that we see are not really well planned and they're there just for like looks or just some little nod to something that the audience knows about. But in this one, when we watch the actual pacing and every scene that's coming out, there is a reason behind it, and I like that. Also, the acting was wonderful. Linda Blair did a great job playing the child who ends up becoming this demonically possessed girl who just doesn't know what to do, and the mother is just so lost in everything that she's doing her best to make her daughter better, and there's nothing that doctors can do, psychiatrists, nor priests for that matter, until someone finally believes her and tries to help her the best they can. Also, what really blew me away is the practical effects that was in this movie, along with the practical makeup. Linda Blair and her transition from this innocent little girl at the very beginning of a movie to where she becomes this possessed demonic presence is just, it kind of blew me away. I mean, the way she levitated off the bed, the way the bed was always rocking, her makeup, and the way she just looked like she was rotting flesh, it just all came together so nicely. And I am just so happy that I finally have this movie under my belt and we can move on to The Exorcist 2 and 3. And if there's any more, I don't believe there's any more after 3, but Going to be interesting visiting those. I know they are not as good as the original, but I think that's always the case when it comes to the majority of films in general. But let me know, comment below, where do you rank The Exorcist at as like the best horror film of all time? I would like to know your thoughts. But until next time, see you later.